Honestly, I think travel really messes you up. It's one of the most amazing things you can do, but it ruins normal life.
Back in England, we weren't happy. Me and Emma had stable jobs, we rented a nice flat near London, but all we could think about was escaping. I'd been on shorter backpacking trips before, and Emma had done a 5-month stint in Asia, but we still wanted more. So we left. We gave it all up. And with rucksacks on our backs, we boarded a one-way flight to Hong Kong. And the year that followed was everything that we ever dreamed of. 10 countries across 12 months. And for me, it was the ultimate lifestyle, the ultimate freedom. But I never gave much thought to how it would end. When we got to Indonesia, our 10th country, we knew that time was running out. We had a certain amount of savings, and it got to the point where we had no choice but to make a big decision.
After 11 months, we booked our flights home today.
So 16th of June, 2:15 a.m. Arrives in Abu Dhabi, 5:45. Oh, I don't want to book it. No. I can tell that you're filming me. Hey.
Go on then.
Reject it. Reject it. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Even though it was inevitable, booking in that final end date felt pretty grim. We left home with enough savings to last us for a whole year in Asia, and we had planned to work remotely to try and extend our time here, but ultimately, we failed to do that.
I'm starting to get this feeling of time is running out now. I've just got no drive to get out there and explore.
But it's safe to say that after a month of living in Bali, I was pretty happy to leave. This just wasn't the place for me. But we didn't head straight back to England. With a couple of weeks before our flight home, there was only one place where we wanted to be. Travel days on a longer trip can often feel like a chore. Hours and hours spent in transit before you can explore some exciting new places. But this time felt a bit different. This time, I wanted to soak it all in.
Last night, we took a plane from Denpasar Airport in Bali over to the final destination on our trip before we head home. Of course, we had to come back to Thailand, but this time, it's for a little bit of unfinished business. This is one of the many things I love about Thailand. You could be walking down one of the busiest roads, just heading up to the airport, and there'll just be a beautiful temple on the other side of the road.
Our mission of unfinished business took us down to the Gulf of Thailand and an island off the country's popular east coast. our first views were anything to go by, then we were in for a real treat.
Hello and welcome to Koh Phangan. I've shaved off the barley beard, as you can see. Now let's find a spot to sit down and have a chat. I've just come down to the end of the local fishing pier, which is a really lovely spot out on the water. You've got the rolling hills of the island just over there, and you can see the silhouettes of the Angthong Marine Park on the horizon. We've actually been here for over a week already, but this is the first time that I've actually picked up the camera to do any filming, and that was a conscious decision because I wanted to make the effort to try and be present for these last few days, to really just take it all in and appreciate what we have here before we go back home. Four years ago, I made my first ever trip to Asia, which was a 2-week holiday in Thailand with Emma. And part of our trip was visiting some of the islands, and we came to Koh Samui and Koh Tao, which are the two islands either side of Koh Phangan. But we never made it here on that trip, so that was kind of our unfinished business, to complete the set, complete the trilogy of islands. And this island is nothing like I expected. All I really knew about it before was that it was a party place, you know, full moon party, half moon party, full of backpackers, but it's really not been like that at all. It's been so quiet and peaceful. And I'm really glad we chose to come back to Thailand, because there's something really poetic about ending our trip here. Somewhere that really feels like a second home to us now. I've had this sort of mental list in my mind of all of the Thai dishes that I have to eat before we go home. I'm doing well. I've been eating a lot. I'm really not good at sitting here and just talking to the camera. All of my films are quite heavily scripted, which you could probably tell. So I don't really sit here and talk about my actual feelings very often, but I'm going to give it a go because I feel like I'm at a really strange point in my life. I've always been someone who's prided themselves with sort of always having a plan. Even from a young age, I always thought I knew what I wanted to do with my life, and I always had very clear goals that I set out for myself. But now that I'm here at the end of this trip, for the first time ever, I just really don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I want to do. I want to carry on traveling. I want to carry on seeing the world and stay in places like this, but you need money to do that. It's tough because I want to be excited to go home, and I just feel this guilt almost that I'm just, of course I want to see my family and my friends again, but not now. Just not now. Honestly, I think travel really messes you up. It's one of the most amazing things you can do, but it ruins normal life. I can't imagine doing anything but this now. I just want to make this count. That's all I've got. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's sunny. We're taking advantage of a break in the weather where there's actual sun, and we're going to go and check out some beaches. We're on Koh Phangan Island, which is right at the end of a sandbar, and there's all of these sort of run-down wooden shacks that look like they would have been part of a hotel at some point. It looks like it would have been a really nice place to stay right on the water, but now they're completely ruined. These are the sorts of days that I'll miss the most when we're back home. Just riding around, exploring new places. Ultimate freedom. The tide comes so far out in the evening. You can walk right out here and get these amazing views of the island. Look at that sunset. Are you sad to leave? Like that.
I am sad to leave Koh Phangan.
And that's all I have to say about that. So, back to Bangkok. I want to get some chips anyway, so
Oh, okay. Great.
get some French fried.
Yeah, I'll get some French fried. Hello, can I order room service? Okay, that's all. Thank you. Bye.
Like 10 dishes. That's all. Yeah, that'll be fine. Thank you. Just getting a shot of you on your throne.
If you had less than 24 hours in your favourite city, what would you do?
I am honestly so happy to be back in Bangkok. I absolutely love this city. And every time we visit, there's always something new to see, there's always something new to do, there's a new area that we haven't stayed in before.
And on this stop, we had a mission.
This tiny plastic folder contains every single souvenir that I've bought over the past year of traveling. When you carry all of your possessions around in a tiny rucksack, space is very precious. But now, we've only got one more flight left, one more day in Bangkok, so it's time to go crazy. I need to get my phone fixed, which has had a smashed screen and a broken charging port for about 10 months. I want to buy football shirts, I want to buy shoes, I want to get souvenirs for everybody. It's going to be a busy day.
Bangkok is full of giant modern shopping malls, often specialising in specific areas like technology in this case.
Hello.
The phone looked as good as new, and the shirts weren't that bad either. So the mall mission was accomplished. But for real bargains, you have to hit the markets. And the best place in Thailand for buying some random crap is the Chatuchak Weekend Market, one of the biggest markets in the whole world. This place is a complete labyrinth of stalls, so getting lost is just part of the experience. The perfect place to buy some gifts for everyone back home.
There's no way out of this place. I feel like we've been in here for days. After what feels like 4 days straight, we finally escaped the Chatuchak market. I can't even tell you what we bought. There's just... everyone's getting tapped. We've actually bought so much stuff that we've bought a whole new bag just to keep the souvenirs in, so you can have that as check-in luggage. That's commitment. My absolute favourite though is the fake Lego. Sun setting. We're in the beautiful Chatuchak Park. Got a Chang. Cheers. Tonight we get a flight from Bangkok back to London, so packing the rucksack one more time.
So you can later as well.
as we're sitting here packing, you can see that I am fairly close to 2,000 subscribers. Oh, one more. Ready?
When we got home, the first question that everyone asked us was, "How was your trip?" And I never knew what to say to that. How do you sum up 12 whole months that was filled with so many crazy experiences and life-changing moments? Leaving Bangkok that night felt more like leaving home than leaving London did a year before. And maybe that's the best way to explain it. Walking towards the plane felt like diving into the unknown. Not only was this the best year of my life, but I already knew that life would never be the same again. Travel really messes you up. But from those 12 months, I wouldn't change a single second.
I don't know you. Worth it?
Still got to get down, yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun.